Welcome back to the final episode of this beginner Facebook ads training to get online personal training clients. My name is Constantinu, and we're going to dive in. I'm going to wrap this series up with a training to show you how we're going to re-engage all of those people that showed some level of interest. We're going to be grabbing everyone and putting them back through our funnel, getting them on a call, and then closing the deal. And I'm also going to be showing you some ninja tactics, how we go and take these people that have given us their name, email, number, how we're going to re-engage them through email, through text messaging, through ads, and how we're going to automate all of this completely hands-off so you could just focus on a couple key things, which is taking calls, signing up clients, and taking care of your existing clients. Those are the only three things that you should be focusing on in your fitness business if you want to grow it to multiple six figures. It's how our trainers inside the academy are growing their fitness businesses too. So one tip I want to give you is just remember three key things you should be focusing on. 1, booking calls. 2, taking calls, signing people up. And 3, taking care of your clients. If you're doing those things all day, every day, you are going to make a lot of money inside your fitness coaching business. So with that being said, we're going to dive into the board and I'm going to show you the last key to making this Facebook ad campaign profitable. So I've made a bit of a preparation for you here. I've spent some time to build this beautiful looking flow chart out. Hope you appreciate it. So we're going to start here. So we've gone and we've built an ad. Okay, we've built multiple ads now. So everything that we've done has been in the ad campaign, in the ad Facebook Ads Manager. We're sending them to a landing page or some sort of opt-in. We're sending them to something that they're going to take an interest in. Then we're going to push them through the funnel to an application. Then we're going to get them onto a call. Then you're going to sign them up, right? Now, best case scenario, this is what's going to happen. Now, worst case scenario is not everybody who opts in and gives us a name, email, number is going to book a phone call or take that next step. So we need to create contingencies, right, to follow up with them to get them back here. Okay, so we're going to send text messages, we're going to send them emails, we're going to send them text messages, more emails. We're going to remind them, hey, you need to go back and book this call so we can talk about X, Y, and Z. Then on the other contingency of people that actually book the call, right? People are busy, their lives, whatnot. We need to make sure that these people show up for this call. We need to make sure that they value the time. So again, we have text message and email campaigns to remind them of this call. And then we also add something we call trust build marketing or TBM content to build that trust, that value before you get on a call. Okay, we want to pre-sell these people before we speak to them. So we're going to do everything we can to make sure that they're in the right frame of mind, they show up for the call, ready to sign up. So One thing we're going to do now is I'm going to show you how we actually manage all these leads. Because once you're getting tons and tons of leads flooding in, right? You're pumping leads in from ads and organic and everything. Well, how do you actually manage them? Where do they go? Where do you actually put them? How do you actually manage the conversations that you're having? And now I don't know how else you're going to do this, but we do this inside our OCE platform. Okay, everything is managed here. So as soon as they come in through an ad, they're going to land right here. Okay, so they're going to land right in that new lead section so that we can start engaging with them. And you're going to start building your pipeline. Okay, this is a sales pipeline. I've also done another training on my channel on this, so go and check that out. I'll link to it in the description as well. This is a training where I go through how to actually manage your leads. Okay, the process. And then we want to be able to move them across as they start taking further interest. We want to automate a lot of this stuff, but we want to effectively be able to see what's happening, like see who's actually booked who's engaged with us, who's responded, who's then booked a consult, who's booked a call to speak with you, who attended so that we know if they've actually showed an interest, who didn't show up so that we can send them down other contingencies to remind them to go and book another call, who actually signed up with us, who's actually paid us money and signed up, and then who do we need to follow up with later. And then we've got some other automations as well where we automate every day of the year, more or less, an automation sequence to get that person to re-sign up. We've got things built out for that, and people that just aren't a good fit. We call them dead leads. So if you don't have something that is built right now, then you're going to be burning money with your ads and your funnels. Highly recommend you have something like this. If you don't, then it's something that you have access to inside the OCE platform. As I keep saying, you get a free trial if you want to try this out for free for 14 days. You actually get it with either silver, gold, or platinum plans. You can access the pipeline. But the gold plan is going to have the funnels and everything else that we've gone through in this training series. You can get a 14-day free trial, try it out, get access, get everything pre-built for you. So everything you're seeing here is going to be pre-built. Obviously, the only thing it's not going to have are the leads. You're going to have the funnels and everything else so that you can start taking people that are interested and converting them into clients, right? If you're just right now managing all these leads through one email database or your phone book or your notes, you're going to burn your business and it's not going to work, and you're going to waste a lot of money on ads. So you want to have an all-in-one place to do this. The only place I know you can do this is in our all-in-one OCE platform. You can go and try and figure out how to do it with all the different pieces of software if you want, or you can just have it all in one place and try it for free. And if you try it for free, you're also going to get access to the OCE Lite course, where I'm going to give you over 50 lessons of training and bonuses in terms of how to set this up, how to get all the automations, free organic marketing training, go through the phone sales. I give you the phone sales script. I give you the beginner Facebook and Instagram ads training, where I kind of break down further details of everything you're going through in this course, how to email and SMS marketing, and some bonus training as well. So if you want to go and check that out, go to app.onlinecoachelite.com. You'll get a free trial and access to the OCE Lite platform. So we've built out that automation system now. We've got all these leads managed and our pipeline successfully working. We're going to have all of these as well. You're going to have all of these inside. If you go to the OT platform, you have all of these done for you, so you don't have to actually mess around with any of this stuff. It's all going to be automated. We want to run a hands-off business, okay? We want to just focus on the key things. We don't want to be having to manually do a lot of these things. This also means you don't have to hire lots of people and staff. We can do this with just ourselves, which is what the goal is here, right? So first things first, that's what you want to be doing before you start going and creating retargeting campaigns. Because if you start spending more money on ads and you don't have things and contingencies and everything set up to help you make money on the back of this, then you're going to waste money. So now we've done all of that, then we can go and create our retargeting campaign. So we're going to go into our Facebook Ads Manager again. Now, when it comes to Facebook ads retargeting, we only need to retarget people that have shown an interest in our ads, in our page, in our profile, or landed on our ads. So I'm going to quickly show you where we do this. So we're going to come up here, we're going to go to audiences. Okay, we're going to click audiences, and it's going to take us into a new page. Build out all the different audiences of all the different possibilities that people could have taken. Okay, so we've got people that have watched videos, people that have engaged with your Instagram, people that have visited your Instagram, people that have saved your Facebook posts, clicked on your call to action, all these things, people that have become a challenge lead, right? People that have opted in, people that have visited the landing page. And you can do all of that right here. You go create audiences, custom audiences, and you go here and then you create all of them. I've gone through this on another training on the channel, so you can go check that out. But you're going to create an audience for all of these, okay? Each one of these is going to be its own audience. You're going to do 30 days and you're going to save that audience. And that's all I've done here. And you're going to do the same thing for Facebook, and then you're going to do the same thing for website, okay? So people that have visited your website. Okay, so anyone who's visited the website, then you could do specific pages, right? So if it's your landing page, your funnel, you can do it all there. Set 30 days or 60 days is fine, but 30 days I find is just people are interested, and you're going to do all of them. So you're only going to do website, video if you've got any videos on your Facebook or Instagram page. You can do Instagram account, Facebook page. And then eventually, once you have an email list, you can actually upload your email list as well. So you can retarget them and do other cool things as well. Way outside of this training. This is just going to be basic. So you're going to build out all of these. So once you've got all of your interests, once you've got all your audiences great, we go back into our ads, and then we're going to create some retargeting for those people. Actually, one thing we do, what I like to do anyway, is build out what we call a saved audience. So you're going to go here, you're going to go saved audience, and you're going to create one. And I'm going to show you how it's going to look. It's going to look like this. So it's called an invisible list. And I'm just going to batch everybody in here. So everybody who's engaged with the ad, the page, my Instagram, watched videos, all that kind of stuff, I'm going to batch them all in here. And then I'm going to exclude people that have booked, because I don't want the same people to see this. Now, some cases I won't exclude people that have booked. I might exclude clients or customers, because I want to keep showing them ads until they eventually buy from me. But you might want to do that just while you're starting out. Totally fine. There's no right or wrong, but it's entirely up to you how you want to do it. You can set your age, your location, and your targeting. So we're going to go back into our ad right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new campaign. We're just going to call this warm. Okay, so we've gone cold, and we've got our warm traffic, which is people that know who we are now to some degree. And then we've got another layer called hot, but I'm not going to go through that in this training, because we're going to kind of scoop all of those people up within this same ad itself. So for now, we're going to keep it simple, and we're going to call this, see, we've got another one, I've already called it that. Warm challenge conversions. Okay, so that's that. Ad set. Now this is where it gets interesting. Okay, this is where it's going to get really interesting. What we want to do is set everything up the same. We're going to do the same pixel. Yours is going to be working because you would have tested all of that. You're going to make sure it's all working. Your lead is all set up and everything's working there. You shouldn't see any of these triangles if you set up properly. Now, you don't need to spend much on retargeting. £5 a day is more than enough to probably reach everybody within X amount of days. The other thing is you don't really want to turn on retargeting until you've started running ads for at least 2 weeks, or you've got a big Instagram or Facebook, or you've got a lot of content that people have engaged with already. Otherwise, it's not going to work very effectively. If you want to start on a small budget, you can, but if you want it to be effective, make sure you've been running ads for at least 2 weeks. You've got about 1,000 people or 500 people maybe have visited your landing page or your funnel to make it worthwhile. Again, set all the dates ahead in the future, and then what you want to do after that is here. So we're going to come here. We're just going to go save the audience, and I've already created it, so you don't have to go and create it from scratch. The other option is just to go down the list of all those audiences that you've created and manually click them. Okay, same thing, just takes a bit longer. I personally prefer the saved audience because it saves you time having to go in and manually do that, and it's already pre-filled. So once you've done that, we're going to set the placements to automatic. Okay, key difference between cold and warm. We're going to set it to automatic, so it goes and shows it where Facebook thinks people are going to see it. And because the audience is smaller, we don't mind if it gets seen in different places. In fact, we want them to see in different places so that we keep popping up and we keep annoying them until they eventually sign up with us. Okay, so that's how we're going to set up the ad set level. And then you could just call this warm. And then if you've got a name of your funnel as well, you can call this this challenge funnel. It doesn't matter too much. I mean, we're warm, unless you've got different ads, it might just be you call this one ad 1, because you might want to start testing different things later on. You might start testing your story ads. You might start testing video ads. So yeah, it might be a good idea to give it a name at this level. It just depends, again, how much you're going to be spending on this for this to be worth your time and changing names. So at the ad level, now what we want to do, we want to run the ad that's working the best. So let's just, for argument's sake, let's assume that this one that we built in the first training to executive officers, let's assume that this angle 1 is the best one. So what we can do, we can come here, we can go preview. Now this is a ninja trick for you. We're going to open, and we're going to go to the Facebook post with comments, and we're going to grab this ID here. Okay. We're just going to grab that ID there, right at the end. You see that? So we can get some of this copy. Now what we want to do is we're going to go back here. We're going to go back into our campaign. Then we're going to go into our warm ad. We're going to go into that warm challenge funnel. We're going to go to edit at the ad level. Now what I'm doing is I'm taking the best performing ad. Okay, that's why you need to run cold ads first to see what works best. You're going to run the best ad, and you're going to change from create ad to use existing post. And we're going to paste the link or that number there, and then boom, it's going to pull the exact same ad. So what's the benefit of this? What this does is it means all the social proof, if people have liked it, commented, engaged, shared, all that kind of stuff is going to show here, so that you don't have to go and reinvent the reel and reinvent the ad and create all that social proof again. Okay, it gives you social proof so people can see this ad's been engaged with. And then you start seeing it's going to show everywhere else as well, all the feeds and everything, and then stories, because we put on automatic placement, so it starts showing it everywhere instead of just on the feeds. Okay, so that's going to be beneficial because it's one retargeting. It means that people have already seen us, so we just want to be everywhere until they sign up, and that's it. Your pixels set up, make sure everything is on here, and you're going to publish that ad. If you make sure obviously you've connected your Instagram account as well, all of that stuff you would have done from the first training, and then you publish the ad, and there you go. That's it. Your ad is now published. Your warm retargeting is running. You've got your cold ads running. And what's going to happen is your cold ads are going to feed your warm ads. So the more people that are going to click on the ad, like your ad, watch the video ad if you've got videos, the more people that are going to then fall into your warm retargeting bucket within those 30 days. And then they're going to keep seeing your ads as well. Okay. So that's the key. That's how you're going to run your warm retargeting. But remember, the key to all of this working is having a good sales process, a good funnel, automation set up. So everybody who does opt in, give you their name, number, email. You've got ways of sending their messages and emails on autopilot. I know the only way you could do that right now with everything you need in one place is the OCE platform. Again, you go to app.onlinecoacheselite.com, get a 14-day free trial, go to the link in the description, try out for free, and also get that free bonus OCE Lite course. So I'm going to walk you through step by step how to set it up, how to launch your ads, do more stuff that I didn't cover in this training because we haven't had that much time, and also give you scripts and everything so you can actually close people on the phone. You can go and get that training for free when you take that 14-day free trial. You can go and figure out how to go and get all these different tools and software and try and do it yourself. Totally fine. I've tried it in the past, cost me a lot of money, a lot of headache trying to do all of this stuff, but you've got it all in one place if you want to try that out. You can try it for free for 14 days. If you don't like it, just cancel. You won't lose a single penny, but if you don't try it, you won't know. But this is the only way I know you're going to actually be successful and profitable with your ads is if you have the right funnel in place and all the right automations, and also a way of managing all those leads that come through. So if you want to try that, go ahead and try that. Otherwise, give this video a thumbs up. And so I know you like this video series and I know to do more video series like this. There are other video series on the channel as well. Go to playlist, check them out. And subscribe if you haven't already, because I release a new training every week and I go deep and I don't hide anything. And the reason why is because I want to show you how to build your fitness business online so that you eventually come and join us inside the academy. I want you to be like, wow, this guy's giving me so much value and I've got so much momentum. I just want that next step. I want that personal level of coaching and mentorship. I want access to experts that Lee has inside the academy. We've got coaching calls almost every day of the week with experts in their own respective field that you'll get access to as well as me on a personal level. So if you want to have access to that, there is a link in the description. You can go ahead and book a call with a member of my team. We can talk about the academy as well. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.